Hey, what's up, guys? Brandon here from Redefine the Grind. And today we're going to talk about reprogramming your mind, help you get out of your own way and on your journey to following your passions. But follow your passions. What am I even talking about? There's so many people today that are just unsatisfied in what they do. And I'm talking about what you do for a living, what brings income in. It's common today for people to work for 1 to 2 years and then switch jobs.
Back in my parents' day, they would work one job their entire lives.
To me, that says there's a problem. Something is missing. We're searching for something. But how do we find it? And more importantly, what is it that we're even looking for? Maybe you're wondering, am I really passionate about what I do right now? Maybe you do love it. Maybe you love going to work every single day. You're excited on Monday morning, and on Friday, you can't wait for Monday to come again. But for others, that might not be the case. Well, a simple way to figure it out, ask yourself this question. If they cut your pay to a quarter of what it is now, would you keep showing up? Would you keep going? Would you keep working? If not, it might not be what you're passionate about in life. All right, guys. So if you figured out that what you do for a living is not what you're passionate about, then it's time for you to make a change. It's time for you to redefine the grind.
I'm living like I got old money. Living like I got old money. All the money, man. Living.
Okay, so now what I'm about to share with you is going to be really subtle. And some of you might not even realize the impact that it could have on your lives. But it's all about your mindset. All right, it's the mindset that matters. This was one of the biggest things that held me up from pursuing my passions. Subconsciously, what I was afraid of was the worst thing that could happen, right? What's the worst thing that could happen? You lose your job. What's the worst thing that happens? Are you homeless tomorrow? Do you go hungry? Well, maybe not. You know what? Asking yourself that question. Stop and ask yourself that question right now. If you're not pursuing your passions today and you decide tomorrow that you're going to, what's the worst that could happen? All right, so for me, the worst thing that could happen, because I've got a family, I got 3 young kids, 4th on the way, is we're homeless and everybody's hungry. All right, so in my mind, those are the worst things that could happen right now. If I lose my job, we go hungry, we're homeless, everybody gets sick and we can't take care of them, and then ultimately they all die. But let's be honest, they're not all going to die tomorrow. I mean, we could in a car crash, but hey, that's out of our control, so we can't do anything about it. So don't worry about it. All right, so I want you guys to stop right now. Think about it. What's the worst that could happen? Write it down. It's going to sound silly, but it's important. You need to write it down. Now, once you've gotten it written down, come back to this video. So pause it right now. Write those things down. What's the worst that could happen? All right. So for me, like I said, worst thing that happens, we go hungry, we're homeless, everybody dies. Probably not going to happen that quick. Anyways, the things that could happen, though, we could go homeless and everyone could be hungry. But something realistic that could happen, because we got to get serious here, is we could lose our house and that could lead to us being pretty hungry. So what did we do? Well, we figured out how long realistically, if I lost my job, before I could find another one. Let's just say 6 months. We'll be conservative. I've got a degree in engineering. Shouldn't be that big of a problem. I might have to drive further, but you know what? I can find a job. We can make money. So what do we do? What's it cost for us to live for 6 months? After we answer that question, for us, we'll just say it's $14,000, right? So goal number 1, save $14,000 emergency account. Boom, done. All right, so it might sound silly, but in what I just said, we saved an emergency account, boom, done. 6 months to live, jobless. Now guess what? I don't have that fear anymore. So that frees me to pursue my passions. That's right, guys. It frees you up to pursue your passions. You got to reprogram your mind. Think about those things that you're worried about and figure out how to take care of them. Either set contingencies in place or acknowledge the fact that, like I said, we could all die. Well, you know what? It's out of our control. I'm not going to do something to kill myself tomorrow, but I could die in the car right now, especially filming while I'm driving. Probably not the smartest thing. But you know what? I can't control when I die, but I can control pursuing my passions. And that's what I want to challenge you guys to do is get out of the mindset that you're in right now. Get out of the mindset that you're in right now.
Get out of the mindset that you're in right now. That's the reason.
While you're not pursuing your passions, there's something that you're afraid of subconsciously. You might not even realize it. There's something there. Figure that out. Change your mindset. Redefine the grind and go pursue your passions. Oh, and by the way, we want to hear from you. So if you like this video, hit that like button. If you don't, leave us a comment. Or if you do, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. All right, come on, zoom in. Zoom in, zoom in, focus, focus, focus. All right, guys, if you like what you heard, hit that subscribe button. Woo! It's a little bumpy out here. Beautiful day outside. Go chase your passions, redefine the grind, subscribe. See you later.
Been in a minivan of 6,000 square feet, flipped it to the new LeBrons from bare feet. And what you know about broke sleeping in your car, and you wanna tell me what it's like to grind hard.